return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like real words on the sheet. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out, find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. She like he's so good to me. He's so good.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor.
Yes.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway.
Okay, shoot.
All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow.
What?
And the Colts are going to get the football inside.
Oh, wow. Man already on that bullshit.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. They give to Taylor, right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long.
Come on, you got to
And he's going to have enough for the first first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Taylor will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Go to him again.
Hey, Reed.
This time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could like to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
14. Bengals nothing. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
And air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a 1st down. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, we just want to gain some confidence.
You're a rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He finds Fant. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Colts in the nickel set on 3rd.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Gun. Shot.
They bring Higgins in motion left. Burrow gets it out wide quick. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lower the deficit to a single possession. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive.
Motherfucker ran right past the dude. Ran right
This great
past.
effort winds up getting him well
Sucks.
into enemy territory before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Taylor again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
He was taken down.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Makes the grab in bounds left side.
You got no big dog.
And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
Colts. First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage.
He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready, ready! Ready!
We've reached the end of one in this opening
This is a
round
fast
of
car.
the
I'm moving
AFC
slow. I like my
playoffs.
shirt raw.
It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
On the jump!
Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points.
I got my defense.
Taylor again.
I gotta have my defense fucked up.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I'm gonna have my dude on the other side of the field.
Take a 13-point lead.
What about that?
It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd
I
of the
thought
game
some
on the
shit. I need a
ground.
tic tac.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Bengals 7. Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Jump off Popeye's back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Gun.
Trying for it with Burrow. Throw is caught by the back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
A 1st down carry for Brown.
Go, no block.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. One tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL.
Throw the ball.
You do not want to go backwards.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that
The
throw.
fuck, bro?
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. This connects with Higgins.
Get your big ass in there.
And they take him out of
So
bounds.
fucking big.
Offense setting up for first
What
and
the
goal.
fuck wrong with this dude?
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability
How
to
the fuck
navigate
big
his
is you
way across
in?
the entire field really set up the space he needed.
What in the fuck, Jack?
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Finds him over the middle. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3.
To the air again, it's Burrow.
At the Colts scoring on
And he makes the
Come on,
catch,
man.
but will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
All right, that's
And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got no more shots. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
hey, he won't let me throw the ball.
No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover down near the
They won't let me
end
throw
zone.
the ball.
Indianapolis bringing the
All right.
offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Check. Hurt. Let go.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor.
They won't let me throw the ball.
It was a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
19 Lions.
Brings up
Here we
2nd
go, here we
and
go.
7.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot.
They won't let me jump. I mean, they won't let me
It's an
throw the ball.
Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 3-possession game. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 7.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for our Bengals. First down.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm wondering.
First and 10 from the 43.
Let's get set. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Lasers this one deep down the middle.
Oh, come on, Big Dad.
As the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense to the line fast.
You better have your pipe on you when you bump into me.
Burrow now on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
11, Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught.
Pushing it up. Come on, let's see these.
Goal line at the 1. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That play was wide open.
Options are open here, and this is second and inches.
Here we go. 980. Stop.
Trying to throw this from the gun.
Good drop.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're left with third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals get it back to a 14-point game. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Two. Ready.
Back to throw, here's Richardson.
Ah!
It's incomplete.
Shit, 3-2.
Should've been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground
Say
he
that was
goes.
dangerous.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This is
How, boy?
Brian at the
How,
15.
Squade?
He takes this one in.
How, Squade?
Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. Good Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that takes them to 3rd down.
On one, right? Let's get set. But it is as high.
They send a man in motion.
Stop.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly
What
to
the
get
fuck
to him
kind of
before
fun
it's
is
released.
this?
And that sure altered the throw.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Ready? 79, 70, Timberwolves. Ready?
Richardson on 1st and 10.
Jump. That's a pick. Come on.
Intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw.
Oh.
2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Richardson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's looking deep once again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bengals might be able to get some points late after the interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Look at this. First play, and he's going for it. Just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Oh, man, you hell. How the hell you dropped it at the end?
Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Stop. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
The final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's
He
how
dropped the
the
ball.
going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer
Why
for
the
an
fuck
exciting
keep
start to
calling
the
me,
second
dude?
half. We've got a touchback.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Stop.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Gun. Stop.
Motion man sent left.
Nice up.
Burrow out of the shotgun. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And He takes it down to the 33. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Bengals first down.
On first down, here's Burrow. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. It's a foot race. Into the red zone. And they're going to score. Pick six in Indianapolis.
I don't think they needed that pick six to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw, Burrow.
Why the fuck this man keep calling me?
Yet again, Nick Cross has it. And the Colts work some magic on that return. They took the interception all the way back to the 30.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look
got
at where
them following
they're
them
getting
answer
it.
your call.
It's already
Shit.
inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
First down throw here from Richardson. Throw caught at the 6. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
First down.
Taylor will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on the line.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and
Check
goal.
smash. Check smash. Let's go. Perk. 70 Lions. Go.
Running with Taylor. And he falls through
There's
the
an automatic sub on.
The Colts parlay the
You can
interception
sell my
into
D-line up for me.
It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Jukes away from one. And they send him out of bounds right as he was coming up to that marker drop. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This one left side, caught by Brown. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
11 MT. 11 MT.
50 yards. First down, Bengals.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Get set.
Throwing from the gun. has it downfield. It's Chase. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone on 1st. Brings it in.
This
one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Gun.
Burrow from the gun. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
11 coming.
4th down, Burrow. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar night.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Colts football, and they know they're only 1 quarter away from advancing here. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go.
They go again with Taylor. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing now, Richardson. Lofts it deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Look at you go.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free.
Look
And
at
that
you
brings up
go,
4th and
man.
long.
And let's be honest here, where that throw was made, he was going to have to get on his horse and run for that 1st down anyway. You got to haul it in before you can make that mad dash.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
70 range. Ready.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down. On 4th.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Get it. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Colts grow their lead yet again.
56. Bengals 14. Daniel
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Brown on the inside give. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. A gain of 15 there. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
A gain of 15.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Moving on into the red zone. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Gun. Start.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Running for it with Brown. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. To throw, Richardson. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts rolling here in Laffer. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Richardson on 3rd. He's got it, complete to Downs. At the 20. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Colts continue adding to an insurmountable lead. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Colts tack on 7 more to their lead.
63. Bengals 20.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Set to kickoff.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Brown again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So the coverage holds up
Joe
on the
did not
deep ball.
know,
That's going to force
Jimmy.
4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Desperation time here on 4th.
Joe
And that's
killing
going to
me.
wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They're going to pass it here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin, and we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the postseason, and they acquainted themselves to the playoff atmosphere, I'd say pretty darn well.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should